Hey there, and welcome to another video. Today we are checking out a band called Hanggai, and the song is The Rising Sun. I've never checked this band out, and I'm really thoroughly looking forward to doing so. But before you do that, grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, because you know it's time for Musician Reacts. Okay, so this is Hanggai. They are an inner Mongolian folk music group based in Beijing who specialise in a blend of Mongolian folk music and more modern styles such as punk rock. Awesome. I'm looking forward to it already. The song is The Rising Sun. Now, straight away I'm going, oh, is it going to be like a copy? Is it going to be a version of the Kinks version of The Rising Sun? Who knows? We have got lyrics, I believe. Maybe. The Rising Sun lyrics... No, it's not. So it's definitely got different lyrics. So I've got the lyrics up, so we'll check those out at the end. Now, as always, there'll be no pausing or talking during the video. That way you get to enjoy the song. I get to enjoy the song, and we can then talk about it at the end without the annoying interruptions. Yeah, let's get into this. If you like the video, though, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like and share. Hanggai, The Rising Sun, 3, 2, 1, go! Hey, so Hanggai and the Rising Sun. Thoroughly enjoyable track. I really liked it. I thought straight away, obviously, when we started talking the word Mongolian rock, metal band, punk rock, folk music, I guess everyone, especially in the Western world, will think of the band The Who. And that's where a lot of us got introduced to Mongolian music. And it's great to see some other bands, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of others. I think Nine Treasures I've checked out as well already on my other channel, Dave Does. Um, so what I really liked about them is it had a really cool vibe. I was waiting for those rock bits to come in because it felt like it needed it, and it was great to see it come in at the end. Only annoying thing about the video was that they didn't sync up the playing of the video with the music at a point. So the drummer's playing on the odd beats. He was out of time on the video, so that's just a simple editing. Whoever edited the video got that bit wrong, but apart from that, the song itself was great. Sorry, my keyboard's just attacking me there. Thank you. Um, what did I think? One of the things that was popping through my head as I was watching this was think about live music and the music scene and music industry and the negatives about having things like the internet nowadays for the last sort of 15-20 years, give or take. It has been that, especially the last, probably since about 2005 onwards, since then it's been easier to find out about music or watch bands and stuff like that because of YouTube and stuff like that since the early 2000s. This has meant that obviously people are going out less, and obviously you can get music online. So since the early 2000s or late 90s, you could download music, download albums, and this has obviously impacted album sales. But then I sort of think, well, that's a negative about the internet because it has an impact on album sales, etc. But then also from a positive point of view, bands like Hanggai would have probably never been heard of in the Western world or in European worlds, etc., anywhere outside of Asia because of the fact that the industries are so separate. And it would have never been shared in the local scenes over here. So they gain a huge amount of audiences. So if it's done right, it can actually help exposure. And actually, bands still make a lot of money from the live scenes, and people do want that element of the live music. So live music is still growing, but only in the big things. So the big festivals. What that does mean is like younger bands are struggling. So there's always that way of getting out onto the bills, getting like small venues are disappearing around the world as people struggle to, or people still don't tend to go out as much because it used to be that you used to go to I remember going to gigs, and you'd go to a gig and I would always go there for the first bands because a lot of the cases I'd know who the main band was and I'd have no idea who the opening acts are. And this would have been I'm talking early 90s here. So I'd be going out like 93, 94, and I'd be seeing Megadeth as the headliner, and I'd have two opening bands I'd never heard of. And I'd always go check out the opening bands. And I came across so many amazing bands watching the openers that I'd buy their albums afterwards and go and get their t-shirts from the merch stalls. And that was such the fun part, going and checking out the opening bands. Nowadays, though, you see a bill, you see who the opening bands are, you go on YouTube, you check who the opening bands are, and you go, nah, I'll just get there for the late. I won't bother queuing up. I'll just wait until everyone's gone in, and I'll go in and just see the main band because that's the one band I want to see. And there's a lot of people that do that. They stay in a pub around the corner rather than paying like the big club prices, and then they go to the gig afterwards. But yeah, sorry, I don't know why I got sidetracked there. Lyrics, let's talk about Hanggai lyrics. A lot of repetition in here, so there's basically mainly two lines in here. Let's have a quick look. So, the rising sun over the morning mists, in the fog, the two of us, the unforgettable times 3 years ago, the intoxication asleep, the two of us. Growing there in the morning mist, the mountains behind it may come out. I'm missing the times 3 years ago, asleep, dreaming of the two of us. So obviously this is talking about a relationship of two people something happened 3 years ago where they were last together. Usually I'm going to guess this is down to, unfortunately, someone passing or passing away. And they're still remembering that time. That's what I would say. I believe that would be referring to, and it continues to talk about that, and it's just literally a repetition of that element. So maybe the rising sun means to remember, maybe to think about a new day. So the rising sun signifies as a brand new day, and it's remembering about that time, but also about it's a new day to try to move forward and move on with your life. I don't know. Let's we'll take that as is. But I think that's what it's about. But anyway, thoroughly enjoyed the band. I will definitely be checking out some more Hanggai in the future. Now, if you like the video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like and share. And remember, always be yourself. Unless you can be Batman, then be Batman. Take care.